damn, we going before 15, we going back.
How old were you when Queensbridge was first hit?
Man, when the records, I remember going to the parks, you know, at the jams, when the systems was out there and they used to plug the equipment and get the electricity from the street lamp and steal the electricity. I was a kid. I couldn't stay out there late because I was a kid, you know, so, oh man, I can't remember, maybe like 10 years old, 11 years old.
Was Marley Marl bringing the set out?
Marley Marl was the name that everybody wanted to see.
This is strictly for the love of hip-hop. We out here wearing our heart on our sleeves and spilling our blood all over these beats. Living life in the underground, we raw MCs. Like the DJs and the break dancers and the graffitis in the streets. Take you back before the Nazis, before the Kendricks and the Coles, even before Ice-T. Let us take you back before rappers delight. Let us take you back when Coke LaRock first invented the word MC. This is strictly for the love of hip-hop. Strictly for the love of hip-hop.
You can read in between texts, but just don't flex about it. I be thinking about KRS-One, who just started it. It's like under the sun. It's like I'm thinking about some most death. Thinking about to live police, yo, what y'all got left? It's like they be rapping too much, but they just got out of breath. It's like I got my voice, this chorus, DMX. It's like I gotta tell you, it's just another track. So get on your bicycle, let's ride this shit until the sunset. And now I have to never forget. It's like, yo, Funk Master Flex. What's the next like shit? It's your race, it's just black legends. Can't forget about the legends.
On the mic, I'm pouring out every ounce of soul, no doubt. And like I'm Quicksilver, coked out, running circles around all of these clowns broke down. My main focus is raw raps mixed with knowledge profound. Looking up to the rap pioneers in which I modeled my sound. I'm still stuck in 94 as a prodigy, wreaking havoc on rhymes back in those times when it was savage raw. There's no hair stepping like King kicking down the door. Listening to Cool G rap multis left me wanting more. And like Capone Noriega found me reporting the war with the Wu-Tang slang, swinging my mic as the sword.
And I used to put on the tapes of my faves back in the day. Felt that I could resonate when I felt the hate like in WA. Damn, I just gave my age away. What these motherfuckers saying today, a whole lot of talking, but it just fades in space. Used to lay awake with my Walkman and press play. Tears running down a child's face, but something about Wild Thing would take me to another place. And you don't know pain till you feel the chains. Blood tides staring into your pedophiles. State of mind, and you go insane. Try to cleanse the membrane as you climb Cypress Hill. The only thing that feels real is that life is too short. Life is too short. And the doctor couldn't kill me when he told mama to abort. Having a papa lost his zeal to me when he drove off down the block and never stopped, so I looked up to Biggie and Tupac. Used to skate in the rink with no brakes, blow by the Buffalo gals, pump that bass. I was choosing the rain, bust a move and rock the pills like Cool J.
NWA was my start with Easy E, Easy Does It. That's the way it is. I first heard that rap, I loved it. And then I knew I was be in the streets with Thug in the same time. I watched my dad and them selling them drugs. But anyway, it came to the 90s and Dre, and then he put that Death Row just right in his place. A masterpiece came out with the sauce, brought in Snoop Dogg that rider, nigga, he was a boss. Hold up, Suge Knight, nigga, you gotta know it, it's Death Row, he'll take a nigga motherfucking life, nigga. It don't stop, all eyes on me like Pac, cause that's the shit that we were listening to up in the block and in the trap, nigga. With the strap, nigga. Y'all already know my nigga, this no cap, nigga. I've been in this shit for a long time with rap, nigga. Hip hop, it don't stop. Hold up, gotta say one thing about this remote controller. Shout out to that Texas, that's where I'm from, that D. And you know up in that Triple D, that's where you find me. Yeah, Pimp C, may he rest in peace. And at the same time, everybody like Pokey. Yeah, man, screw you and screw 2, 3, 2. And everybody down south, that's what it do. Mo 3-2, I can't forget about this rap, cause I be really trying to put Dallas up on the map and bring us back out and bring us live and back in, so we can blow them $100 bills in the wind. Yeah, who I can depend on a friend, cause I know this rap, it let me in. Yeah, no boy Fresh. Yeah, and I love hip hop. It's been my life forever, man. Music my life, and I make more music. It's what I do. You know what I'm talking about? So it was a pleasure to be up in this cypher. You know what I'm saying? To bring the Triple D up nerve. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, I do it for the love of hip hop. Listen. Not a typical MC, but I am between a fucking light to see, not a fight. I kill fucking knives and steel, sense of height and steel, still the might and will. Say may succeed, but there's a difference between might and will. I fucking bleed hip hop. I got wounds like cypher still. Be real, man. Been praying for children, you're praying on them. It's insane something. I don't care if you play dress. I read these letters I'm writing, make you go post. You're still a male man, and I will teach you cause you get UPS. I was obsessed with rap when I first heard it burst. Jumping gangsters paradise at 4 in the morning with the classroom. I lived all over my test. Wasn't the best at first, but next to my peers I was Shakespeare with words. And when I heard I could rap fast, that was that. Assuming it will move me, you assuming I'm human was all that's bad. Yeah, it made a dork feel real important. And look, I don't mean to preach, but as a representation of this generation I need to speak. We've been cheated in the vibe, been deceived. Let's rewind any period of time before this imperial design was built, and remind ourselves that our brothers, despite any color, our minds can conquer the divine and conquer concept that's kept us riding under their commands, cause they don't have no power at the powerless. We've been tricked in a position due to cowardice, thrown in pits and devoured, but are we bound to live or rot in sour piss? And this ain't no power trip or pride talk, and it's simply our sitting mind jogging about where we're at and where we're heading, cause I get blamed, but all I'm saying is I wasn't around to allow all this. Cause y'all quick to say vulture, but it's empty claims. Between y'all clicks, I was a motherfucker that went against the grain. Now I'm center stage, but just cause the Lord washed me don't mean I dug got sinner stains. I've been hit and bruised, that's why I abuse mics. Use it as an excuse to unleash inner rage. Slay the dragon with the same sword that pierced in my brain. So instead of pointing names, ask about the corny white boy outdoing you in your own culture. Cause I'm only 19, but my mind is old, and I shoulder the responsibilities of a soldier. No, I'm not claiming I'm a prodigy, I'm just not afraid of rolling alone, mob deep in the territory unknown, and wreaking havoc on the citizens that are below. I'm a maverick, unraveled in the very fabric of this illusion. Quit assuming I'm the villain, and excuse me, but perhaps I'm really the hero in a villain's movie. And it's really amusing how you all say I'm judgy, but I make one video and you're all like, fuck me, cause I'm really a mirror. Remember when I was 15, and some of y'all would go to battle with anyone that's against me, cause I reminded you of you when you were young and hungry. But for some reason now people just don't like me, though I guess I didn't have as many eyes back then, and I did get hated on quite a bit. But you had a couple million views, and holy shit, won't be surprised if I could soon try to spread the truth to kids. Ironic though, have y'all so worried about me exposing Stan Smith, you didn't realize I was really exposing y'all, you dumb bitch. So don't ever question if
This is strictly for the love of hip hop.
It's that same story, you know, the kids are looking up to the drug dealers because it's glamour. You see the big cars, you see the girls, you see the jewelry and the whole shit, and when you're a kid and you have nothing else to look up to, that's the thing, you know? Not knowing what comes along with that. That's when hip hop was making a turn. Like, okay, it was all fun, hip hop, the hibbit to the hibbit and all that. Now they're reporting about what the fuck is really going on the streets. Hip hop is a culture. Hip hop is a lifestyle. It's not just the music. It's a way of walking and talking and dressing. We all looked up to Run DMC. That's why we wore the big gold chains and shit like that. Run DMC were the first to ever do that with the fat gold chains and shit like that. That's the only reason why we did that. It was because of Run DMC. You know, on some real shit, without Run DMC, there is no DRE. That was the fucking Beatles. You know, that was it. Run DMC and Jam Master Jay. The first time I met Jam Master Jay, I was in Long Beach at the time, and Jam Master Jay, believe it or not, was just walking through the parking lot by himself. And I started talking to him, and he just stopped and he just started talking to me. I was a kid, you know, at a fucking concert that he was performing at. Him and Run DMC were headlining. He stopped in the parking lot to talk to me. Ice-T's 6 in the morning, like, related to us, what was going on in our fucking area, in our community, you know? That's how I felt about it. It just, like, touched me like that.